Hey, welcome to week 18 of the Quick Slants Football Show. I'm your host, Ryan, with my fellow co-hosts, Ben
Hey,
and Devin. How's it going, boys?
Yo, yo, yo.
what's
How you guys
up?
how you guys feeling? It was a fun week of football this weekend.
It was.
It was, yeah. We had Lions play on Saturday, Michigan play on Sunday or Monday. Sorry,
Monday.
the holiday
Pistons
storm, yeah.
won? Oh, that's basketball. Sorry.
Pistons won. Heck yeah, man. Um I think they only tied for or not a basketball show. What would our basketball show name be though?
Like alley-oops. Alley-oop.
Oh, I like that.
Alley.
Alley oops, and like it's like the Upper Peninsula because we're in Michigan. I don't know.
We have like that. Yeah, it's like a Michigan with
But you're not
the.
in the Upper Peninsula. What are
Dang
you
it,
talking
dude.
about?
They don't
They
know
don't
that.
they don't know where we're at, bro. They just know
Yeah,
we're in
I think they
Michigan,
do.
bro. You're not even here, bro.
That's true.
Uh,
Where am
yeah.
I?
Uh, Texas.
Hell yeah.
You guys lost. Um, I don't even watch college football. So, but yeah, it was a good week of football. A lot of upsets, a lot of weird finishes. I know I talked a little bit about the games with you, Devin. Just a weird week of football in general. For the NFL, a lot of games that you'd think would go one way and didn't. And it's great about football right now, man. Any given Sunday, anybody can win. But yeah, we're just gonna start where we got to talk about it, obviously, boys. Lions, Cowboys. Cowboys defeated the Lions 20-19. Goff went 19 for 34, 271, and one. He had two picks in this game. I don't know. The offense didn't look great this game, to be honest. But they did put together a 75-yard drive at the end of this game. It was a weird defense that the Cowboys were playing, kind of soft. And he kind of just ate it up. Laporta did tie the rookie record in this game for receptions for the season. Exciting. He just needs one catch to break the record. Hutch had 3 sacks. He dominated. Held Tony Pollard to 61 yards rushing. So they couldn't really run the ball. Both offenses looked kind of whack besides a couple of drives. Yeah, most of the Cowboys' yards came in a 92-yard touchdown, a CeeDee Lamb that should have been a sack, in my opinion. I guess kind of before we go too far into this game, what do you guys think about that play specifically? That should have been a sack, right?
Oh yeah, Barnes had a free rush at him.
Yeah, and then I can't remember. Was it the safety or the corner that was running with CD? He just kind of fell down. I
That
don't know.
Vildor guy or whatever.
Yeah. He just fell down, and it was just a broken play. And I mean, without that play, man, I don't know. CD did have a fumble through the end zone though, which kept the Lions in this game. That was a crazy play. He
What do you
fumbled
guys think
into the
about
end
that
zone.
rule? I don't mind. Everybody's always like worst rule in football. I'm like, what? You fumbled it. Like, what do you?
What's the penalty for how do you fumble it in the end zone? Like the end zone is like a perfect place then. No, there's a way that you could lose the ball in the end zone. Right?
You fumble it through the back of the end zone.
Fumble
It's
Right.
it
What do you
on the
just keep
one.
it? You know what I mean? Like I guess, but I guess if you fumble it out of bounds, I don't know.
What do you think? Yeah, what do you think about them placing it at the
I
one?
just feel like when you're on offense, it's like negative scoring territory. That's kind of what I think about it. You know, and it's like red territory, that's green territory, like the end zones, like themselves. Like in
So
my brain. So I feel like if you ran out of the back of the end zone, it's a safety. So if you were to like toss the ball backwards through the back of the end zone, it's not a forward pass.
well here.
Therefore, it
Hear
would
me
be a
out.
lost ball.
The
So
other
if you
th-
then had the ball and went, oh fuck, and threw it out of the back of the end zone, it still is you losing the ball. You know what I mean? Like you're tossing the ball essentially.
What about all the times that people like celebrate too early and then they like go out at the one? Like that wouldn't happen. Like that would just be like,
It just means the ball down.
it'd just
No,
be
because
like
they're
at
not in
the
the end zone.
one. Well, no, if they changed the rule, that would be quote unquote a fumble, and then it would just be placed at the one. It's like, dude, that guy shouldn't get rewarded because he let go of the ball early.
Like if you let go of the ball early and then it rolled out of bounds in the end zone.
Right.
So like you were running and you dropped it and then it kept momentum and then went out of bounds. Yeah, I think you should lose points for that. Right? Or
You
no?
don't lose points. It's just
Which
a.
end zone? It's got to be the back end zone, right?
If I have the
Well,
ball, I caught it, and I'm running to the end zone about to score,
See,
and
I'm
I let go
confused.
of the ball.
You know what this
yeah,
reminds me of is like the kickoff thing.
we're
It
talking
happened
about. Did you see the
with
CD
Green
Lamb
Bay.
play?
Yeah, he went.
He
Yeah, it
was
wasn't a
about to
fumble.
score a
He was
touchdown,
scoring.
and then
Yeah.
it
Yeah, see, I'm
fumbled,
confused.
and then went into the
Okay.
end zone, and then the
I do
Lions got the
remember it. Like
ball.
I could see it in my head.
It was a crazy play. Kept the Lions in the game, but I don't know. I feel like the rule's kind of dumb to be honest, but it is what it is.
Uh, but what would like be your reason why though?
I feel like he's just trying to make a play. I mean, I guess that's the risk you're taking by trying to make a play, but I think if you fumble in the field of play and it fumbles out of bounds, you still keep possession of the ball. Like why is that change when you're in the end zone?
Because it went
What
through the pylons instead of went. If you
who cares?
fumble at the inch and it went out, that's where the ball lied.
But who cares? Well, who cares if it went out of bounds in the end zone? Your team had possession of it last. It just went out of bounds in the end. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me.
So imagine like your team Cowboys are about to run. Tony Pollard's running. Some guy hits it from behind him. Or let's flip it. Micah Parsons does that, and then the Eagles get the ball back, and then they push and they score. I feel like that'd be gut wrenching.
Yeah,
Like,
but if he hit him at the 1 and the ball went out at the 1, they would keep the ball. I don't know. For me, it's like the defense never actually got possession of the ball. Why should they get the ball?
I feel like we should look it up because it's got to probably do with like how they like kicking the ball and how that applies and how you lose possession when you kick. And if you know, like, because you can like kick it off the ground still.
I get kind of what you're saying because it's
You know, like it's old timey football kind of rules, and there was probably like a time where like they thought like you could do something, but you don't. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I mean,
who
I get
fucking
what you're
knows?
saying. It gets weird in the end
It's
zone.
like I said, if like in the kickoff thing, if you go up and say we want to defend, right? We want to defend this side, right? Like you forfeit your pick. You have to pick kick or receive, and usually they pick receive. I think
you defer
to the set. You either that or you defer to the second half. If you say like you want to defend one or defend, like you lose and could possibly have to kick twice, because the other team would then have the choice of what to do.
I don't know. I feel like
That's what I don't understand.
We're
It's
on like a
old-timey
different
football
topic
rule.
now, but yeah.
It's an old. My point was, it's an old timey
get
football
you.
rule that still
It is a
applies and is
rule.
like really confusing.
Something that happened a long
I
time
feel
ago.
like it's
and then
pretty
they're like, "Oh, we
basic.
gotta
If the guy fumbles and it goes through the back of the end zone, it's placed at the 20. It's the other team's ball. Like it's pretty basic. It's not like convoluted.
I don't think it's a complicated rule. I just think it's a dumb rule.
Yeah, you could argue that, but I don't think it's complicated.
I just think it's dumb, especially when the defender isn't even causing like the fumble.
Yeah.
Like if you're just like reaching out and like you drop the ball like through the end zone, it's like why is that a fumble? Like why would the defender didn't do anything? But at the same time, it's like maybe okay, you got to punish that guy for dropping the ball. I don't know, dude. I just think it's stupid, but I'm glad it worked out for the Lions in that scenario. But
Yeah.
But yeah, so kind of after that, I do like talking about that rule, but I guess we're on different sides of that one. But yeah, Lions got the ball back, went 75 yards, scored a touchdown. They were down by 1, so they could have kicked the field goal to tie it. They decided to go for 2, with like 20 seconds left. Went for 2, and got it, but Taylor Decker got called for being an illegal touching, for being downfield when he didn't report. So
I'm confused.
I
I feel like that's the wrong call. Legal touching's where he was the first one
an
out.
ineligible, that's what they called it, but it's an ineligible receiver downfield is what it was. But they called it illegal touching in the game, which doesn't make any sense because we were confused.
Because the call of legal touching's the guy that goes out of bounds and then is the first one to touch the ball.
Yeah, I know the rule for sure. I'm just saying what they actually called it.
Yeah, no, it's just like
confusing. But yeah, no, it's definitely an eligible receiver downfield.
I guess my point is the refs didn't even know what the fuck they were calling.
Right. But yeah, I looked at a bunch of different replays. Obviously, I'm sure you guys have seen a bunch of them of Goff telling Decker to report, Decker going over there with Penny Sewell and Skipper running onto the field and then kind of all going up to him and then the ref just kind of walking away. Yeah. So I don't know what your opinion. Obviously, it's like a tough situation. I have kind of not a hot take, but kind of a different take maybe. What's your initial like take? I guess Ben, I haven't really talked to you about this. Like, what's your take on that whole situation?
I mean, like watching it, it was like, what the fuck is going on? But once again, it's like one of those things. It's the game. The ref is part of the game, and that kind of thing you have to like make sure they know. And then the thing is that they tell the defense, and they have to tell everybody. They like announce it, who the eligible
Yeah.
receivers are, or who is reported, right?
Yeah.
And so he did that and said Dan Skipper. Nobody said a word.
That's what I was wondering too. That's
And
actually what I
then
was
Decker
gonna
runs
say.
out and catches the ball, and it's like, well,
Well,
Yeah.
that's what the NFL came out and said today. They said that
I didn't even know that. So like,
the Lions, they ruled today or came out with a statement that said the Lions willingly like were trying to deceive.
yeah,
The
they were trying to
refs.
like hide it. They like came
They
over,
were.
brought like 3 people. Skipper came in off the field late. He got confused, but then he said it, and then they didn't change it, and then like tried to just like shuffle the linemen so they wouldn't realize it, right?
Yeah, it's yeah.
They tried to do some gamesmanship and lost, and then threw the ball fucking at the 3-yard line. I don't forgive Jared Goff for that. I don't blame the tight end for not catching that fucking ball. What the fuck was he gonna do with that?
Okay. Let's, before we get into it on that,
They-
let me give you a little context. I watched the thing. Dan Campbell said that was their obviously their third go-to play in that situation. They said that was Jared Goff's absolute last read on that play. They said that play that they ran, that they threw it to the side and he didn't catch it. He said that was the very last read in the thing, and he was about to get popped.
I just think you go read 1, 2, 3. If he's like 1 and 2 doesn't have one person.
If you watch
on
the
them,
play, their first read was Laporta, and
Just
Dan
throw it
Campbell
up.
said, "Yeah,
just highball that shit. Put somebody out there. Like, I don't give a fuck. You don't throw the ball. There shouldn't be a route that doesn't go in the end zone. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Why would you do that?
I don't know. That was a Jared Goff
there's a
fault."
guy just like kicking on the outside. There's going to be defenders over there by that time. I mean, like, there's no chance. You know what I'm saying? Unless they just completely fucked it up. It doesn't make any sense.
It's a clear out play for Laporta. Laporta didn't get open. He looked to the right. That was close. So then he has the option. There's 2 people bunched there. He can either try to like throw it on the sideline, which he tried, and he didn't make it. It's a bummer, man. It's a real bummer. I don't know.
So,
I think there's way more egregious things. I think we should have fucking kicked the field goal way long before that.
Yeah, we just went for it and lost.
Yeah,
that was like
about that.
You already fucking went for the fake punt and we got it.
90-yard touchdown pass, and that was 7 points that they didn't score again until the 4th quarter.
And then you tempt fate, and then Dan Campbell's just being like, "Yeah, well, I told them we're going for 2, so we just went for 2." And then today they asked him on the local radio today. I watched the interview after. They asked him. They said, "What was the limit for you?" Because you're saying you told everybody that we had to go, but let's say you got 2 holding calls. Are you going for it? You're on the 20-yard line? And then Dan Campbell said anything outside the 10, they were going to, or anything inside the 10, they were going to go for. Anything out, they were going to kick the extra point.
Backing up and throwing the ball, but you got to get like, Listen, we got to move on. I've been like trying not to think about it or watch shit about it. It makes me mad. I hate the Cowboys. That also really just doesn't add anything to it. And it's fine. Like the Cowboys played their game, and like I said, the Lions fucked up a lot. Jared Goff threw 2 fucking picks again. Stop it. Just fucking stop it, bro. Like this team can like do it, but like we just shoot ourselves in the foot, and like those fucking 5 losses, like almost every single one of them, besides maybe the Seahawks game, we like lost that game. I don't know.
Yeah, Ravens game, they got smoked, but it's the Ravens, so
yeah.
Yeah.
I think nobody has any hope unless the Ravens get injured.
Yeah, let's just hope some random team beats them, like Houston randomly beats them or something.
That'd be crazy.
But or Browns, Flacco. Yeah. So just to kind of give you guys another perspective, like obviously I was rooting for the Lions in this game, but holy shit, Mike McCarthy tried to blow that game so hard. They're like throwing the ball when they don't need to be throwing the ball. It just was like is like typical Cowboys shit that you see shit happen like that every year.
I don't think McCarthy likes Pollard, by the way.
I don't think McCarthy likes himself. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, you kind of have already touched on it. I think they were trying to do too much with like sending all like the people in there, and then like you literally can hear them announce that 70 was the eligible receiver, like to the crowd and to the team. Like that would have been a moment being like, all right, like we can't run this play that specifically goes to somebody who's not eligible. Like, I don't know. Like, you think when he announced it to the whole stadium, they would have like someone
Correct.
been like, "Hey man,
Like,
like
wait a second, that's the wrong guy. It's
yeah, like
me," because everybody's gonna find out anyways. You have to like say
either
something.
do that or yeah, be like, oh fuck, we can't run this play then, and just take a penalty, do something else and just kick it. I don't know, dude, but whatever. We don't have to talk about it anymore.
Right?
S-
Yeah.
Yep. So they can't get the 1 seed anymore. They can get the 2 seed, but they need like the Dallas to lose and Philly to lose now, because like Philly has the tiebreaker on them now, because of like their record against common teams. So yeah, the only way they could be the number 2 seed is if the Cowboys lose
Fuck.
and the Eagles lose. So they're pretty much going to be locked in at that 3 seed. Yeah, so the playoff picture right now is 49ers, Dallas, Lions, Bucks, Eagles, Rams, Green Bay, and then in the hunt is the Seahawks, the Saints, and the Falcons.
And real quick to interject, Dan
technically number 4.
Campbell did say that everyone's playing because they are playing for a 2 seed still, and they play before both Dallas and Eagles. They said
I like
they are
that.
100% playing, and they're playing to win.
Who knows? Both those teams could lose, you know? Who knows? I mean, the Eagles
You have
almost
no
lost to the
idea.
Giants like 2 weeks ago.
We talk about the Bucks, man, and how they're about to blow it.
Yes, I would love to talk about the Bucks and
How the
how
Saints are about to back themselves into the playoffs with Derek Carr.
to get first rounded by the Cowboys or the Eagles.
Hey, man, but still,
I mean, it's
like
crazy.
it's like, dude, I was looking at it. The
There's
fucking Falcons lost to the Bears, like 8 weeks ago. If you'd have told me that the Falcons and the Bears would have the same record right now at 7-9, like that would have been crazy.
You want to know what's even crazier is the Falcons have a chance to make the playoffs and win the division. It's
They
not
don't
even
have
an
a
out.
chance.
I mean,
They're
they just
2-6 in the division.
all they need the Bucks is to lose, and they need just to beat the Saints, and they're in. Crazy, right?
Beating the Saints twice.
Their head to head, I think, is just I think they have a better head to head. I have all like the scenarios. Yeah, Falcons win and Tampa Bay lose, and they're in. As the winner of that division, which is crazy. And then Minnesota has like a weird chance that they could get in. I didn't even mark them in the hunt. They kind of screwed themselves, obviously, by losing against the Packers. But yeah, that's kind of the NFC. I'm gonna kind of just quickly go over the Ravens and the Dolphins game. This game was not what I expected at all. Ravens beat the socks off the Dolphins 56-19. Lamar went 8 for 21 for 321 yards and 5 touchdowns. So he won the MVP.
Yeah, I'd say.
He's probably not going to play next week because they have nothing to play for. Yeah, I think he's the MVP. Tua had a bad game. This team, I don't know, man. Like the
See,
defense of the
Tyler
Ravens is
Huntley
really
came in
good.
and threw a pick, or not a pick, a touchdown.
Touchdown, yeah, to like someone random too. Yeah, I did. He had like a touchdown. I think he had like 20 yards.
Melvin
Or something.
Gordon?
Yeah, Melvin Gordon like ran a touchdown. I was like, what are we watching? Oh, yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, two picks, sacked 3 times. I think this Ravens defense is just as good as their offense, and that is scary, dude.
I was just looking. So okay, so you have Gus Edwards scored a touchdown. Melvin Gordon, those were the 2 rushing touchdowns. Then you had Zay Flowers scored a passing touchdown. Justice Hill scored a passing touchdown. Isaiah Likely had 2, and then
The third one.
Charlie Kohler.
Yeah, Charlie Kohler.
And then
Honestly,
that Patrick Ricard guy. And then like the fullback.
the fullback had a touchdown.
Yeah.
Let's go, dude. That's what happens, bro. When you're Odell had a crazy catch in this game too.
It's 6 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns. It's the Dolphins, bro. Crazy.
Yeah.
I picked the Dolphins, didn't I? Did I pick the Dolphins on our picks? Did you have those?
I think I did. I had to have.
Ben did.
There's no way I did, right?
Fam or something.
Something about Finn up. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Great.
Yeah, no, you took the Ravens, Devin.
Yeah.
I think you were I remember you're like, I really want to go with my guy Tyreek, man, because I'm a really big fan of him on and off the field. But like, I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
On and off the field.
He plays Fortnite. That's it.
It's true.
Yeah. Banana guys really hate him.
Peely?
Hey,
Shout out.
Peely, dude. What's your biggest op? Peely. Um, but yeah, AFC playoff picture: Ravens 1 seed, Dolphins the 2 seed, the Chiefs the 3 seed, the Jaguars the 4 seed. Then you got the Browns as the 5 seed, Bills 6, Colts 7, Colts 7. Hate that. And in the hunt you got the Texans and the Steelers.
I think the Colts
So
win it, by the way.
you think
My
they
man
play?
Gardner Minshew, man, he's a real deal, especially when it comes to like, clutch time and they gotta, win. I think
Yeah,
they're gonna look good the next 2 weeks or 1
Uncle
week. How many
Rico,
weeks are left?
just one.
One.
This is
All
it.
right, so this last week, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk a lot about that game.
Literally 1 week left.
So just to kind of touch on some, I guess, pivotal games. I mean, the Bucks play the Panthers, so the Bucks got to win the division, and then the Falcons play the Saints. So the winner of that one would be the division winner if the Bucks lose to the Panthers, which they only
It'd
have
be
like 2
devastating.
wins. Yeah, I would feel really bad for Baker going against his former team too. Yeah, so basically the Falcons, the only way they can win is to win and Tampa Bay lose. Saints win and Tampa Bay lose and they're in. There's like a scenario where the Saints could still make it if they win and Seattle and Green Bay both lose or something. Or if they lose and then and then the Seattle and Green Bay both lose. Um or they still have to win, but the Bucks can win and they're still in. If Green Bay and Seattle lose, there's a bunch of scenarios, but I'm not gonna like give like all the tie scenarios and all that shit. But Green Bay plays against Chicago. They make it if they win. That's gonna be a game. I pick Chicago in that game. By the way, I'm not.
Really?
Really,
I'm not.
I was just about to say, I actually kind of think like Green Bay is like they make it in. They have the
I
easiest path, I think. Kinda.
I
I
think
don't know.
that's like an easy pick, bro. I think the Green Bay's the easy pick, dude. I saw that crowd chanting for Justin Fields and
They
him
were
like
like, "We
literally about
want
to cry.
Fields."
I was like, dude, I want Fields, bro. I was hype. But yeah, no, that was pretty exciting. I
You
do
guys hear the
think
rumor though, right?
Bugs. What's the rumor?
Apparently, the rumor on the block is that Marvin Harrison is gonna come out because the Bears told him that they're gonna take him for sure,
Dude,
and
why
that
wouldn't they take
apparently
him?
him and Fields are like boys and shit.
Yeah, they play together. Why wouldn't they? That's what I would do. I would 100%.
That's the big rumor right now.
Like he's
Oh, yeah.
going 1 overall. That's pretty wild.
Yep.
I think what they'll do, bro, if I'm them, I trade back a couple spots, let someone come up and take one of those QBs, get a little draft
Cardinals?
cap. Patriots, Cardinals. Come on, man. Um,
Well, Cardinals today, Gannon said like number one's their franchise QB. He literally said,
Gannon?
"No, Josh Gannon."
Yeah, and that's exactly the point that I'm trying to make. When they start coming out, and he's like, "Yeah, for sure, 100%. He's our guy, man. 100%. He's gone. It's over.
the
Over."
Cardinals
said,
have never
okay.
done that, bro.
By the way,
I read
they,
that. I read what he said.
he said the
Sounds just like that.
franchise QB,
Exactly.
the big one.
Exactly.
I'm so confused. I feel
Bill
like
Belichick never said that about Tom Brady. Bill Belichick would just be like, "What are you even asking me? Why would you even talk to me about that?"
That's Bill Belichick.
Whatever this Rich, what's his name? Charles Gannon. I keep calling him
Josh
Rich.
Gannon.
Josh Gannon. Like, yeah, nah, he's trying to cheese the press, bro. They're cutting his ass.
God, no. Okay, I like Kyler. He plays a lot of Call of Duty.
I feel like when Ben goes rogue like that, people just go, "What the fuck?"
I'm telling you, and then it's
people
gonna
like it,
happen.
bro.
You're gonna be like, "What? What?"
He's our I don't even know, Stephen A.
Prophesicizer.
But yeah, so Green Bay I think does have the easiest path. Vikings need to win against the Lions, and then they need like a bunch of people to lose. Seattle clinches if they win and the Green Bay loses. Yeah, Lions have a weird shot to make the 2 seed. Cowboys kind of have like they just gotta win. Hold on, my file is going to the end here. There we go. I just scroll. But yeah, I think you think Green Bay sneaks in, Devin. That's kind of your 7. I mean, I think the 7 seed is like the seed that's like kind of up in the air, right? For the
Yeah,
NFC.
yeah. I think they unfortunately somehow figured out a way, and
All I have to do is win. So
yeah. I mean,
man,
obviously, I think if they don't, I think Seattle is the next one for me.
yeah, that's who I have in my picks here. Um, But yeah, I have who do you have winning the other division, the South?
Um,
Do you think I mean,
you
we're gonna
mean
kind of
the
make the
NFC
picks
one?
later, but yeah, the NFC with like the Saints. Do you have the Saints, the Bucks, or Falcons?
Part of me thinks the Bucks clutch you.
Figure it out against the Panthers. All I
'Cause
gotta do
all
is
they have to do
win.
is win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they
Beat the 2-15 Panthers or whatever, 2-14 Panthers.
I think there's no way Baker loses, bro.
Okay. Is that a guarantee? We've never got a Devin guarantee before.
The Panthers are bad,
I'm,
man. I'm looking at this
I'm
last game.
stamping. I'm stamping. Buccaneers win 100%.
Oh my god, dude.
Send it to the bank.
Cash it. I like that. Who wins this Falcons versus Saints game though? It might not matter at that point, but
The fucking Falcons.
fucking Falcons.
You're just
okay.
saying that?
This is gonna be asked.
I said not the fucking Falcons.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be asked later, so actually hold on to your pick, Devin. Now that Ben said it. But
You asked. What was I supposed to
no,
You did ask, yeah. That is
Very
true.
awkward.
Sorry, bro. I appreciate you answering my awkward
Yeah.
question. Yeah, all right, let's go to the AFC. So AFC has some kind of pivotal games too. Obviously, the biggest one being the Colts versus the Texans. Yeah. So Texans, if they win, they make the playoffs. So they don't
And?
necessarily win the division, but they win and they make the playoffs. Jacksonville has to win and they win the division. Texans, if they win and Jacksonville loses, then they win the division. Colts win. They're also in. This is literally a win and you're in game. Like the Colts and the Texans. Whoever wins makes the playoffs, and then if Jacksonville loses, they actually win the division as well. Kind of crazy. But yeah, Jacksonville just needs to beat Tennessee, and then they can also lose.
Oh wait, so only one of those teams make it in, right?
So one of the Colts and the Texans will make it in.
Then Jacksonville could also make it in.
Yep, they'll win the division if they. Because
Win or lose, it won't matter.
Either
They
the
already won
Texans.
the division.
Who?
Did Jacksonville win the division then?
No, they have to beat Tennessee. But they would get a. Even if they lose, they could technically still make it if Pittsburgh and Denver lose.
Oh, okay.
They would be like the wild. They would be the wild card though.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And then Steelers can make it. They gotta like win, and they need like Buffalo to lose, and a couple other things that could happen. Would also get them in. But if the Steelers win and Buffalo loses, they literally get in the playoffs over Buffalo, which I think is insane.
That'd be wild.
Pretty sure that's right. But
that's Baltimore. I mean, if they're benching their guys, maybe.
I look at the line, bro. I'm pretty sure it's like Pittsburgh -6. They're favored.
Wow.
Yeah. Feel bad.
I mean,
for
if Lamar
Buffalo,
doesn't
bro.
play, the team's different, obviously.
I feel bad for Buffalo. I have a weird feeling they're
And
gonna.
that's almost a strat in that for Baltimore to not have to play Buffalo.
That's what I'm thinking, bro. If I was them, I wouldn't play a soul.
Practice squad's getting signed.
Yeah, RG3, come on back, buddy.
You got the first round bye, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, why is anyone getting on the field, bro? Yeah. So Miami versus Buffalo. This game's huge. Miami wins the division if they win. They already made the playoffs. Buffalo wins the division if they win. They also clinch the playoffs with a loss if Pittsburgh or Jacksonville lose. And then yeah, I mean I don't know. It's kind of a weird scenario. I feel like
Buffalo's got a really good chance to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, they pretty much need to win, and then there's like a couple other things that they just need like one of those two teams to lose.
Yeah, which
Pittsburgh
loses right away, then they're kind of good.
Yeah, and that's the last game of the night, I think. So it'll be a banger.
Yeah, it's Monday night because the crew that fucked us over got reassigned to that game.
Sunday night, because the Monday night game is Michigan versus.
Oh, they don't have a Monday Night Football?
Nah, it's a Sunday night.
That's smart. That's smart of them, bro.
100%, bro. And it's good for the game, college game too.
It's actually it's gonna be sick.
It works all around. And they did it this last week too. Same thing. But yeah.
Oh, I guess there wasn't. Yeah, I guess there wasn't any NFL on.
They do it on Saturday. See, it's like ESPN.
Yeah.
But yeah, Buffalo, Miami. Buffalo's looked pretty good. It's kind of weird that they might not make the playoffs, but they're actually favored by 3 in Miami. Teams kind of been going in opposite directions. I feel like the Dolphins have been kind of lackluster. Buffalo's looked good. What do you think? Kind of, I guess, Ben. What do you think has changed for the Bills that they've actually looked like a different team in the second half of the season?
I mean, they're the same team. Sometimes you just don't have it together, and then it kind of realigns.
Think it's a Josh Allen thing, or do you think it's like a
I think it's a whole team thing. I think
they're
that
running the ball?
they're
They're running
running
the
the
ball.
ball a
Yeah.
lot better, which changes everything in the whole game. So that plays a huge part of it. And then Josh Allen can play a little bit better,
Yeah.
but he's starting to tail
They had
Cook,
a rough. Let
and
James cook.
that's going to be tough for them. Miami, I think they're going to beat Miami. I think Miami's going to limp into the playoffs.
Kind of
Yeah.
thinking that too.
They've looked bad, bro.
Yeah.
They're kind of banged up, but
Not really. I mean, now they are. Chubb's out for the season, but
I feel like we all kind of root for Miami, but I kind of root for the Bills too, so it's kind of a tough one.
yeah, I'm not a big Bills fan.
Is it the fans or is it the team or?
I literally saw a Bills from the last game. They powerballed a homie into the table and it was on fire. And they like missed and the table like flipped on him and he was like on fire and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like pre-game, by the way. What does that guy do?
I
Just like go into
you
the
know what
game burnt? He's like, oh fuck it.
You know what I expected though? The Bills. You know what I expected you to be like at the end of the story? Is be like, and it was Josh Allen because that team's crazy, bro. I just that would
Yeah.
have been a twist at the end, but I don't know.
I feel like they're like the old man team of the league. You know what I mean? They got a lot of veteran players on their team, and I
Yeah.
just don't think that they're
Von Miller. Is that the only reason you said that?
no, a lot of their players, bro. You want to just pull up their roster? Here, I'll do it. Fuck you.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
While you're looking up that, I'm gonna go over last week's picks. So,
Latavius Murray.
okay, come on, bro. Latavius Murray. It's not like he's playing every down out there.
That's true.
Wait, Latavius Murray's on that team? Leonard Floyd from
Jordan
the Bears.
Poyer, Micah Hyde.
Did he go to Kentucky? Bro, Leonard Floyd went to Kentucky, didn't he?
Florida, right?
I think it's Kentucky. Look it up.
Georgia. It's Georgia.
Fuck.
I knew that too.
You guys suck.
Fucks me up.
I thought I just
I
pulled.
dare you.
Y'all don't.
Are you sure? You sure?
I'm looking at it. It says College Georgia.
Did he play Kentucky at all?
He played against Kentucky. Maybe that's what you're thinking.
Might have been a different guy from Kentucky. I'm thinking of.
But yeah. So just
Jack
to kinda,
Harlow.
A singer?
Yeah, I'm just joking. Sorry.
All right, let me get through this. So last week in our quick picks, Ben took the Bears. Devin took the Falcons. The Bears won. Go Ben.
Whoa.
Rawr.
Wait, what did I pick again?
The Falcons. Caw.
Over the Bears?
Yeah, last week.
I thought I could have swore I said I picked the Bears.
I don't know. We'll check the VOD, but that's what I got written down.
I might need a State Farm replay on that one.
He's throwing the challenge flag. Devin, you took the Raiders. Ben, you took the Raiders. The Raiders.
Wait.
Damn.
Well, okay, hold on. Holy shit.
We both took the Raiders?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, they got smoked, bro. Your cam hard froze there for a minute. Sorry. It's okay.
Mine?
Yeah, it's all right. It buffed out.
Yeah. I haven't moved in a while.
Guys, a gargoyle, bro.
You guys both took the Bucks. The Bucks got smoked.
Yeah, goddamn it.
So yeah, and then Ben, you took the Dolphins. Devin, you took the Ravens.
So Devin won.
You guys are tied up, and then
Go.
Devin, you took the Packers, and Ben took the Vikings.
I won.
So yeah, you went 2-3, and Ben, you went 1-4 on the week.
Damn, Ben.
Not a great week, guys. From you.
I'm 4-6 now, right? I was 2-3 the week
Are we
before.
doing it for the last week here?
Yeah, you guys are both 4-6. So this is
wow,
going to be
this is a heater.
Yep.
All right, what are your games? Give them to
Quick
me.
hits.
My screen's really dark right now. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Texans Colts. Ben, you go first. I think you kind of picked the Colts already, right? Against your Texans?
Yeah, I'd pick the Colts. Gardner Minshew can't lose.
He can't.
I'm picking Texans, bro. I believe.
All right. Yeah, dude. All right. Is this They do
Rock
that,
on,
right?
man. Yeah, peace
Or
and love.
it's more of like a llama.
It looks like you're drinking something. Pinky up. Is that sign language? Falcon Saints. Or wait, I gotta write these down. Hold on.
Yeah, we don't want another Bears situation on our hands
Yeah,
here.
you fake it.
I would have been
Sure I was 4-1.
I think
Okay.
I was 3-2. It sounds like.
Why would I ever pick the Vikings, bro? Who thought that?
That's believable, Mister. I have 8 Vikings jerseys in my closet.
I have 3.
3, more than any Vikings fan I can think of.
They're all one person
That is true. That is true.
from the early 2000s, bro. Those things are old.
Right,
Dude,
Madden 02.
That like nice home jersey that I
Yeah.
have, never worn it. It still has the tag.
Yeah,
on
I
it.
remember, bro. You had that's crazy. You still have the tags on it because back then
That's-
you still had the tags on it.
The fuck am I gonna do with it?
Wear it.
Literally,
I don't
what
know.
am I ever
All right.
gonna do with this?
Falcons versus Saints. Devin.
Did you write the first game down?
Yeah. Okay. Ben took the Colts. Devin took the Texans.
Thank you. I just want that clarified on the record. Number
Okay.
2. Hit me. What's this? Number 2.
Falcons versus Saints.
I'm going Saints.
Yeah, I gotta pick the Saints. Falcons have been just a dumpster all year, and I don't know why they would turn it on all of a sudden.
Maybe Bijan goes big though. Who knows? But I
Yeah,
picked the
they let
Saints.
him, but they're not gonna.
Arthur
Yeah.
Smith's not letting him do anything.
Arthur Smith's not gonna have that
God, I
job.
hate
That's
that
the
guy,
problem.
bro.
I like him. I think
Really?
but I just feel like it's just not working, and I don't know.
All right, boys. Bears versus Packers.
Bears.
I'm picking Packers.
All right.
I said it earlier when we were talking. I think they have a clear, easy path and to get it done. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Packers.
Coach. All right. So Broncos versus Raiders.
So Jared Stidham is starting, correct?
Raiders.
I'm going Raiders. They just lost.
Yeah.
That's still a good team.
You guys both just picked the Raiders and they blew it.
I'm gonna pick the Raiders, bro.
It's NFL, bro.
All right. So far, just to confirm, we got Colts, Ben, Devin's taking the Texans. We got both you guys taking the Saints, Packers, Devin, Ben, Bears, both taking the Raiders. So we got to you guys can pick whatever you want, but Buffalo versus Miami. I think you guys both taking the Bills?
Oof. That's a tough one for me.
Ben, you want to start us off?
Okay, I have one
No.
question.
I can't tell you the line. I already told it to you.
No.
Actually. Okay.
One question.
What's the question?
Are they in Buffalo?
No, they're in Miami.
I pick Miami.
All right.
I'll go Buffalo just for
Harity.
All right.
the game's sake. Plus, my gut leans that way.
What'd you say last week? Fins up or something?
Yeah,
Hook 'em fins or something? I don't know.
fins up. You're part of the Fin fam, and you say fins up.
Oh yeah.
Ben, you took both teams that started with B's, dude. Bears and Buffalo. Also, they're
And
called
Bills. Yeah.
Do you guys know? I saw this on the internet the other day. Can you guys name the 5 NFL teams that have alliteration in their name?
Yes.
Fuck, did you see this already?
No.
All right, hit me. I just gave you one, so it's Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, Buffalo Bills.
Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle
Nice.
Seahawks is one. Jacksonville
this is-
Jaguars.
Yep.
Tennessee
Jags.
Titans.
Tennessee Titans, and then
Yep. Final one. Do you guys get it?
I'm like looking.
not no,
Is
You're
it the
look-
Kansas City Chiefs? Does that count?
no,
No.
it's Kansas, bro.
I'm literally looking and I can't figure it out.
Dude, come on, guys. You guys are kidding me, right?
All right, I'm trying to like off the noggin think of it.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm looking at
Hold
the teams
on.
right now. This is like a game I can't win.
Wait, no. It's
How many teams did you say? What
You
the
guys will
fuck,
get
dude?
it.
I actually just went through the teams too. I'm really confused.
I was super confused, dog.
So we
You
said
just
the
said-
Bills.
Yeah. Seahawks.
Hold on. So we said the Bills. The Jaguars.
Dude, I think there's only 4 guys.
You said
Think-
5, bro. I'm
I
looking
thought-
at him like this doesn't
Yeah,
make
I'm like
sense.
looking.
Bro.
I'm like, I don't think
I
there's
think there's
5.
only 4. I misremembered the video, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I think there's
no.
only 4. I think there's only 4. I just looked through the teams too, and I'm like, man, I don't remember.
You're like, man, what is that 5th one?
Yeah. All right.
Because if you
The
do the
Mexico City
Chiefs,
Monarchs.
then
That's who it
you'd
is,
have to
yeah.
include the Bucks as well, Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yeah.
Oh.
The video is really funny.
Actually,
I can't.
When I said yes, the only reason I know is because like I know what the word alliteration means. Kind of like onomatopoeia,
Nice. What does that mean?
words that are sounds,
Like fart?
like wham and
Oh.
ow.
I found the video. It's 4.
All right.
Dang it. And I'm your host, Ryan, with my fellow. I'm just kidding.
That was
Well,
funny
it was
though.
a good show, guys. Yeah, no, it's the actual video is hilarious because the guy like doesn't know what alliteration means. He's like, the lions.
One more time.
I think he thought it meant like animals or something.
Yeah, I was say
Um,
like an illustration.
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny though. But yeah, you guys got anything else for this week? Or it was a good show, guys.
Go blue, man.
Oh, we I guess we're at
I'm
40
really
minutes.
happy that the Pretenders got kicked out of the playoffs because I feel like Alabama and Texas both kind of didn't deserve to be there. Maybe Alabama, Texas didn't. Like, I'm glad they fucking lost. All the sad Longhorn
You know who
fans.
deserved to be there though? Georgia. Because
Yeah.
they put a
Yeah.
spanking on FSU. I didn't
Yeah.
watch college ball, and I watched that game. I was like, man, this is really
Yeah.
rough. I was wrong about this because I was one of the guys
I
being
just
like,
hope Michigan can keep it together, man. Because Washington's going to come fast and hot, and it's going to be tough.
Yeah, I will
Sorry,
say
I like hiccuped from drinking that water.
our fucking defense obviously proved that we can get insane amount of pressure. I don't think Penix is going to be able to,
That's what I hope, yeah.
but
Yeah.
we got to
Where
get
you
the
think he's gonna
offense
get-
going.
where do you think he's going to get drafted? Do you think he's going to draft the top 10? Penix? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that
What about
a lot
McCarthy?
of quarterbacks are going in the top 15. Yeah.
Harbaugh goes to the Chargers, yeah.
No, he's not going to go to the Chargers and draft him.
That's what I heard.
Where do you think he's going to actually go and draft from the Patriots? We talked about this, bro.
I heard
He's
the
going-
Chargers
Just giving
going
up
for
on Justin Herbert.
I'm not. Devin is.
not.
Well, I want to.
What are you going to do with that
I'm
quarterback?
talking about Harbaugh. He's
Herbert's just as good as McCarthy. He might be better. I'm not trying to say JJ McCarthy's like the next one.
Can we talk about where Herbert could go? Because I would love him in
Minnesota Vikings.
Honolulu Blue, little Justin
I
Herbert.
believe it's Maui Blue.
Damn.
It's Honolulu Blue.
No, it's like
I can't
it's
say that
little
word.
John Brames. It's like, yeah, that's what I said.
Future
Remember?
Piston LeBron James.
Yikes.
Bronny James. Let's go.
Junior.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Junior.
Yeah,
If
man.
he's
It's
the
been-
number one pick, he's just going to stay in school for another year.
Good.
No, we were talking about it. No, actually,
Or play in the G League for a year.
and then go overseas.
Anyways,
Pistons are good.
But yeah, man, it's a good week of football. I'm excited for these games. Excited to see some of these teams sneak in or not sneak in, and I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I'm excited
Best
for
weekend in
Joe
football.
Flacco.
Yeah, I'm excited for
Joe
Joe
Flacco
Flacco.
in the playoffs, dude.
Dude,
That's
Hopefully
exciting, bro.
against the Ravens, you're gonna see like a Flacco versus Ravens eventually. You're gonna see Stafford versus the Lions. It's gonna be exciting, man. Be sweet.
mind you, I just want to rattle off Bronny James's last 5 games as points. 15
Not bad,
points. Not bad. They lost.
Not bad.
5 points. 6
That's-
points. 5 points. 4
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. He's not very good. His younger brother's better. His name's like Carl.
Carl James. He's also a junior from the other side. It's the mom side, though.
That's his name, though.
Charles Jr. Hell yeah.
Oh,
For
yeah.
real, he's better. He just wears glasses, so he's kind of a nerd. That can
Yeah.
dunk.
Is he in the Space Jam movie, or was that just someone that was pretending to be him?
Never saw the remake.
I never saw it.
Check it out. Not an ad, but
Is it any good?
Is it better than the original, though?
man, which answer I'll give you? It's not better than the original. It's worth a watch. If you like
Let's
LeBron,
hope.
if you don't like LeBron, don't watch it. But if you like LeBron, watch it.
All right, Ben's
Yeah.
watching it, so.
I do like LeBron, yeah.
Thanks, man. Me
Yeah.
too, man. Me too.
All right.
All
On
right,
that
boys.
note, if anybody gets a hold of LeBron, make sure to tell him to leave a comment, like the video. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, we
And
love LeBron.
we will see you next week for the playoff edition, right?
Yup, we're gonna call it Wild Card Week.
Sheesh.
I got
All right.
water in my shirt.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I think you got a
Fuck.
leak.
That's that bottle, bro.
Bye, everybody.